Good Monday morning, August 31st. Good morning, Bitcoin. This is Dale. Hope you had a great weekend. Coming to you bright and early, starting your week off right. LD, what's up?
Morning. Good morning.
How we doing? How was your weekend?
It was a busy weekend, but it was good. I did a lot of shitcoin hunting and fantasy football drafting.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't do the first one. I didn't really sit behind the computer screen much, except, in between stuff, I'd pull it up and just look. And then I did golfing Saturday and a fantasy football draft, my big fantasy football draft on Saturday night. Happy with my team. Usually, though, folks that listen and play fantasy football know that usually when you're really happy with your team, it's never a good situation.
Very true.
So, I don't know. But last year I was not happy with my team at all, and I got second to last place in this league, and that's the lowest I've ever finished. Before that, the last 6 years, I'd been in the championship.
Oh, wow. That's nice,
winning
man.
3 out of the 6. So we'll see.
It's a nice run.
It was. I hope it's not over.
I'm not happy with my teams at all so far. I have another draft coming up, and that'll be my last one for the season. So far, not so good, though. I had the 5th pick in one draft and the 10th pick in a different draft.
Ooh.
Yeah, it didn't go so well, but I also didn't do a lot of research beforehand, didn't really look at anything.
If it was this shitcoin draft, you'd have been golden.
Yeah, it's true.
I tend to like having the picks at the beginning or the end of a round so you can double up real fast.
Yeah. So I was excited about having the 10th pick because it was a 10-team league, so I had the last pick. But nothing went my way. It's only my second time playing in this particular league, so I'm still getting an idea of how these guys draft and how they play.
Yep.
And
that goes a long ways. That goes a long ways.
Yeah. Learn people's draft habits and use it against them, and I just haven't learned it yet. Give me one more year, though. I got it.
That's right. That'll happen. So I saw what limited exposure I had to the market over the weekend. I saw some things seem to be pumping.
Yeah.
It's good.
You know which one, right? A few of these YF coins, all these coins whose tickers start with YF. You seen these? YFI?
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Was it YFZ, I think? Is that one pumping?
YFI is the big one.
That's the huge one. And then there's kind of like a mini one, like a YFZ, I believe. Don't quote me.
I saw that YFV, but
YFV, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
I saw that one, I think, I don't know. I sent it to Ledger back like August 26th. That was like Tuesday of last week, so the 25th, and said, "Hey, what do you think of this one?"
Yeah.
And he never really responded because we were talking about something else and it was in the middle of a conversation. So I regret not buying it.
So you didn't get in at all?
Nope, still not in any of the YFs.
So that's the only one that I bought into, and just last week is when I got in, or no, I think it's just maybe a couple of days ago. So I missed the big pump, I wasn't in it the entire time, but I still have some and it's looking all right. It's not going to be anything like the YFI. Yeah. I don't expect it to do anything like that. I mean, Arthur Hayes just said the YFI token will be worth $100,000, one of them. So
holy cow.
Yeah, it's something.
What's it even worth now?
The last I saw is like 30,000, maybe 35,000.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious, man. Isn't that wild?
That's insane.
Yeah,
imagine
really
if
is.
You got like in super early.
I think somebody said the lowest was $3.
I don't even know what it does. I don't even know what its purpose.
That's the way it is with a lot of these. And there's so many offshoots of this particular token now that you can buy any kind of derivative of it. YFFI, YFII, whatever. You're probably going to make a little bit of money. They're just printing money right now based on the name.
It is. It really is.
One thing that's not printing money, as far as I know now, is the Zamp and Tokens of Babel projects from Bill Drummond.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're struggling right now. It came out hot out of the gates, and
for
then
real.
I saw the snapshot was Saturday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't again wasn't watching the charts this weekend. I think you might have been. So what actually went on with it?
So
Was there any pre-snapshot pump or anything?
a very minor one. It was very small.
Huh.
Um, so that was the thing, right? Everybody was sort of anticipating
Right.
the airdrop pump.
Yep.
So people had held their Zamp, they're holding their tokens of Babel,
Hmm.
and when it came time, we got a little bit of warning. I think Bill sent out a tweet and said it was going to happen. The airdrop would happen within the hour, and Zamp pumped a little bit, but nothing like anyone was really expecting. And I imagine that people have just I haven't kept track. I stopped listening. I exited the Telegram channel, so I don't know what the sentiment is, but my guess
Sure.
is that they're very unhappy, very salty, and I don't know what's going to really happen. They don't really do anything. They're not particularly useful. They're an experiment. They're a kind of game. So, what do you do with them now? The
Right.
the purpose behind them, which was to pump and make some money and filter into these other related projects from Bill Drummond. When that's gone, what happens? I guess we'll see. That's part of the experiment. What's going to happen? I think he even said that in some of his literature about the tokens, that it's an experiment. Let's see what goes on. So I guess that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, and it's funny too because back in 2017, when we had that last major alt season, if you had an airdrop like this, stuff would just go insane.
Yeah, totally.
So, another indicator to me that we aren't, that I still think there's room to grow with this. And, we probably weren't as deep as what we thought we were. And people are still making money. Yes, there's no doubt and there's no debating that. But as far as the grand scheme of things, I still think we're pretty early. I was thinking if we were doing a 9 inning baseball game, I still thought we were maybe starting to transition from the second to third inning, maybe.
Yeah,
But now I wonder if we're still in the first.
it's kind of feeling like still the first. I mean, I'm seeing tweets from people who I know have been in crypto for a long time, still not understanding how to use Uniswap,
Wow.
having never heard of DeFi. All of these things that are taking place in crypto, and people
Yep.
are making money, and projects are moving forward, and some of the old heads don't know what's happening. That's
And
telling, I
that's,
think.
yeah, I think so too. That's the for sure sign. Speaking of old heads, Ethereum Classic suffered their third, that's right, third 51% attack Saturday evening. Um, it shows 7,000 blocks were rolled back, which about equates to 2 days worth of mining, according to a tweet shared by Bitfly, which is a mining company. So, that's pretty humorous to me that you know ETC, which is in my opinion a total shitcoin. Sorry, Shilbert, but it's just it's not a good look.
Yeah, and it's on Coinbase, right?
Yeah,
And everyone I remember was questioning the reason behind listing that particular coin on Coinbase. And when you think about Coinbase and how they're going about choosing their projects and what they list and what they
hmm
don't list, I just
hmm
can't, I've never understood why they chose Ethereum Classic, and here, it continues to have these problems over and over again. They have to be threatened with delisting, right? Like
Gosh, I
exchanges
would
have
think
to,
so.
they have to say, get your act together.
Yeah, I don't know how you can continue to support something like that, and that keeps getting 51% attacked and, isn't a stable network per se.
Right.
So I don't know. Do you think, this is just a general question here? I mean, I'm assuming I know the answer, but just maybe for some discussion here. Do you think
Sure.
that this COVID-19 pandemic strengthens or weakens the case for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency?
Yes, I do. Definitely for cryptocurrencies. And since Bitcoin is still um,
King?
yeah, Bitcoin's still king, then I'd say yes to that too.
I do too, and I don't know if there's a cryptocurrency out there that's the do all tell all. That governments could be rushing to adopt. But I think the technology per se really is what is going to be come out of this. And I think I've said that before on the show that I am a bigger believer in blockchain versus crypto per se. Just one coin or token.
Hmm.
So I really think that you're going to start to see, because money's dirty, right? It's
Right.
just
Yeah,
disgusting.
exactly.
So that's where it's going to potentially come into play, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so too. I would much rather be able to pay for things without touching dirty money.
Yeah.
All of it's dirty in one way or another, right? Either,
Yeah, and I don't really carry cash much.
yeah, I don't either anymore.
So that's where I think it could come into play. So
Yeah, for
let's
sure.
let's dabble and check in on some of our favorite shit coins. I see our stablecoin OM didn't really do anything over the weekend.
It's
Um,
going to. It's going to.
every time I look at it, I feel, and again, disclosure, we don't check charts before 8 a.m. in the morning. So this is just based off of what I remember over the weekend. I'm down for my entry in it. Didn't even remember I had a bag until we were talking one day.
And you're down? You're down right now?
Yeah, I think I got in around
Damn.
50
Okay.
cents.
Okay. Well, be patient.
Yeah,
Don't dump it. It's a good coin. It's gonna increase.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Is a good one, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
So there's a few other new ones that I've been looking at. Um, one is Dia. You know Dia?
I've seen it
DIA.
around, and I feel like I got in it at one time and I got out of it.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I'm back in it right now, though. So this is a DeFi open source Oracle platform, and it's
Uh huh.
got DeFi in its description. So uh, you want to have some of it, I think. And I do have a little bit right now. It's been looking nice on the chart over the past couple of days. I think the last I looked, it was around $4.
Oh,
Um, I expect it to do better through the week.
okay. I think I'm gonna have to scoop some up.
Yeah, yeah. Take a look at that one. Another
You
that
you
I
know, like I've said, you're way on this more now than I have been. So you're our residential shitcoin expert. I just
man, that's touching.
I just deemed you that right this second.
That's very kind, I guess. That's nice. I try to surround myself with people smarter than me who talk about what they find,
Yes.
and then I take that information and go research it myself and pick what looks good to me because a lot of people, you know, uh, they'll throw money at absolutely everything. And I'm pretty generous with my Ethereum. I'll throw some Ethereum at some real shit coins. But larger stacks, I try to put into projects that I think actually have some legs and aren't just for me to
Mm-hmm.
dump on my friends and family, so to speak. I
Yeah.
think a lot of times what happens is in these groups is people they're basically exchanging money with each other,
Yeah.
pumping and dumping on each other instead of new money coming in and participating in it. And I like to play in that game too. That's fun. But Dia is one of those projects that's different, and I think it has some longevity.
Good. I'll
Yeah,
have to check it out here.
Yeah.
My biggest W over the weekend has got to be Meta, MTA or Meta,
Yeah.
MTA. I got in around $5. I think last I checked, it was like seven, mid sevens. Um, so I don't know. I am honestly, this MTA is probably one of the coins that I'm most bullish on the
Okay.
DeFi space.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold that one for a long time. Um, so that's kind of what one that I got in late Friday afternoon, I believe. I think you did too, and I'm still
I'm not
holding on.
in it. I'm
Oh
not in
no,
it. And now that I know that you are, I'm going to take a closer look because I trust you on this.
no, I was moving on from MTA. I know you're not in, and I wasn't trying to rub your face. Falcon Swap,
Oh yeah, Falcon Swap.
FSW. Are you still in that one?
I'm not. I
Okay.
kind of wish that I was. I missed a pump today,
Yeah.
but I'm not in it.
At this time, I'm still in it,
Okay.
and I think I've 2x'd on it at this point.
That's great.
Um, but I don't know. I think it's got some good fundamentals. So we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Competitor of uh, uh, Uniswap. It's a
Yeah.
Uniswap
Yeah.
competitor. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So for the fun and
I think
games,
anything
but
like that. No, I think any kind of competition for Uniswap, I think has some legs. I think it's worth taking a look at
yeah, competition's good. It makes everybody better.
for sure.
Everybody better. All right. For fun and games, we got something little. We're gonna end this Monday. Start your week off good. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. So I wrote down three statements, stories. Two of them are about me, Dale. Two of them are true, and one of them is a lie. Okay. So
Got it.
LD, your task with trying to find which one is a lie.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna read them all. I can read them again then after that, and then you try and decide. We can do a process of elimination if you want. But here we go. First one. Let's call this story number one. Okay.
Okay.
When I was in elementary school, I did not get accepted into the talented and gifted program because on the test, I drew a circle and I drew a line through the circle and I labeled it a butt. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No, that's clear as day.
Okay. Second story. The first day at my first job out of college, I went into the bathroom to go pee and let out a huge loud fart. Okay? I come out and I look to the person that's training me, and she's beet red, dying laughing. I sit down, and she goes, "Just for future reference, the walls up here are paper thin, and everyone heard you." Okay?
All right.
Story three. When I was 5 years old, I climbed a 3-story high school building in my hometown with my cousins, and we played on the roof. It was a flat roof. We played on the roof. And then my grandma came and caught me. She was supposed to be babysitting. And I told her I would not come down unless she promised that she wasn't going to give us a spanking.
All right.
Okay? So,
Okay.
any questions on the three?
Nope. I have my answers.
You have your answer?
I do.
Jeez, that's quick. Let's hear it.
No, I'm taking notes, so
Oh, okay, okay.
I didn't have to remember the stories. So I think that the two truths are the fart story and the spanking story, and the false one is the talented and gifted bud program.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You are incorrect.
Oh,
The story, so I didn't get into talented and gifted because so we had a piece of paper with 6 boxes on it,
yeah.
and we had to we had to tell a story with our boxes, and the last one my story was over. So I just drew a circle and I put like a line from the top to bottom, and the teacher was like, "So what's this one?" And I go, "It's a butt." And she's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's the matter?" And the thing is we had to take this test during recess, and all
Yeah.
my friends were outside at recess, so I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't
Sure.
care about talented and gifted program.
You wanted to play.
I wanted to play. So, but that third story about climbing that's actually a true story. Happened to a buddy of mine.
Oh, the fart story's not real?
No. The fart story is real, but I'm saying that the climbing the building is not true about me.
Oh, gotcha.
It is. I ripped it off of a buddy.
Those are good ones.
Funny.
I like them.
All right, that's it. That's all we got today. Hopefully you started your Monday with a laugh. Remember, if you like us, subscribe, give us 5 stars. Give us some feedback if you don't. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at GM_Bitcoin. That's Good Morning Bitcoin for LD and Dale, myself. Have a great week. Be safe out there. No beans with breakfast. Tip your waitress. Peace out, guys. Take care.